Hi, friends. If you're only doing tax prep, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Let me tell you why. There's a difference between tax prep versus tax advisory, right? Obviously, tax preparation is all of your compliance, right? You filing your taxes, being able to, file when the due date, which is April 15th, or if you are a small business owner and you need to file an extension, then you would file an extension on the compliance side of things, right? But if you are also providing strategy with your tax prep or part of tax planning, then at that point you are adding more income to your firm. Okay. Now, why is it that firms take that side of things and they start adding advisory, right? Because you start growing faster, you start adding an extra service to your firm, and at that point, you becoming an advisor in tax strategy is what makes you more money. Why? Because you can do what are called blueprints for clients so that they can analyze, or you can analyze what they have done so far in the year. And right now is a perfect time to add the advisory side of your services to your taxes right now, because we are in September, and September, October, November, and December is before tax season, and this is the perfect time to be able to do that. Now, some of the examples I would say are your advisory services, tax planning, CFO services, and as well as business consulting. So if you have experience with business services or businesses within the clients that you already serve, then at that point you can up level your services to be able to make that extra $5,000 if you wanted to in that month. So if right now you're making $5,000 but you'd like to make $10,000 a month, well, at that point you would speak to your current clients, be able to offer them this next level services where you would be able to analyze their books a little bit further and advise them on what they can do. Now, if they're going to implement something, then at that point you would charge them an extra fee for the implementation of that area. Now, let me tell you, I currently have, I'm going to say about 10 clients that we are currently doing what's called a tax planning blueprint. And so what we do is that we have a questionnaire, and we ask all of our clients that would like to approximate or plan out what is it that they will be, how much tax will they be paying at the beginning of the year, right? So at this point, we request W-2s, not only W-2s, but pay stubs, obviously, because the year hasn't ended yet. We would request pay stubs, anything that they're looking, to make income from. If they have a business, we'll ask for their profit and loss report if we're not doing their books for them. So we will start analyzing everything that they give us, and we would create a package for them. We usually sell that package if it's just an estimation, just to look and see how they're doing. Then we charge between $1,350 and $2,000 for that plan. And it's basically just a blueprint on what they're looking at, what would they be paying for, and basically an estimation of what their taxes would look like. Now, that's just one area, right? You could also take CFO services. We actually have quite a few clients that we actually provide CFO services for, where we charge them $2,500 to $5,000 a month to provide that service for them. And that's just not, it's not just tax preparation, right? It's also advisory and strategizing with the client. So, depending on what the client needs, those are the extra services that we would offer the client at that time. Now, one of the takeaways you want to think about is, again, we're not just a tax preparer, right? You're a partner in building wealth for them, which is really, really important, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure nobody wants to pay extra income taxes, to the IRS or to the government. They want to try and keep most of their money. And that's where you come in and you strategize with them depending on their goals. I'm always asking my clients, what are their 3 to 5 year goals so that we can help them get to their goals even faster, right? So I really invite you to subscribe to our channel. I will be breaking down a little bit more, going through each of the different services that we provide our clients. Again, like I said, we do tax planning, we provide CFO services for them, and we also do the different blueprints for our clients depending on what they need and what they're looking for. If they are trying to optimize or, expand their business, then at that point we help them analyze their financials and build a structured plan for them. And that's where we charge the big bucks, right? We charge between $5,000 and $10,000, and it can go up higher depending on, what the client needs and their services. Well, friends, I hope that that was helpful. If you have any questions or you have, any concerns, or you'd like to ask me any questions, go ahead and drop them right below this video, and I will talk to you soon. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.